ladies, it's Angie, and I'm going to show you how to make the congratulations card that that you use with the Summer Silhouettes stamp kit, and you'll also need to use your Friendly Phrases stamp kit to complete this card. So let's get started. First, pull out all the pieces you'll need. You'll need the card front is what I'll call this. It's got the hearts embossed on the bottom. You'll need one piece of the Designer Series paper, a piece of the brown scalloped paper. You'll also need the card, which has been already scored for you with the front scored like this. It's kind of a frame to put your card front on. You'll need your brown classic stamp pad. You'll need the Gumball Green and Raspberry Ripple Stampin' Up! Markers. And you'll need, like I said, those two stamp kits. You'll need your rhinestones and a piece of the green gumball stitched ribbon. So the first step is to take your card front and also get the DSP Designer Series paper and the brown scallop. And I'll show you the example again. Let me just move some stuff out of the way. Alright, to do this, this is the example again. First you need to pull out the brown scalloped edge piece of paper and adhere it right above the hearts. Alright, so you just put your snail right on the back and go ahead and adhere it wherever you'd like, but I like mine covering up the hearts, and make sure the edge matches over here to the edge of the white. Okay, now that you've adhered your scalloped edge brown piece of paper where you'd like it, now it's time to pull out your Summer Silhouettes stamp set, and you'll want to pick out the stem with the little dandelion looking top to it. And this is a technique that is really useful if you don't want to buy all of the ink pads. What I do is I just buy the Stampin' Up! Markers, and it's a technique where basically you just color the top of the stamp. Color it up really well and just go over the entire stamp, everything that is going to be visible. And don't worry about hurrying, because at the end, once you've colored all of the surfaces, you do what we call huffing on it. You'll do a huff just like you do on your sunglasses when you're trying to clean them. Right before you want to actually stamp on the paper, huff on it, and that re-wets the inking surface. And it just moistens it up, and it makes a nice clean stamp once you press it down. So I'll do that right now. Huff on it. And then go ahead and wherever you'd like to stamp, make your stamp. So there it is, my stem. And then pull out the Raspberry Ripple, and same thing. This is what I call, well, what they call stamping off. You will color the entire surface of this flower. I guess you would call it the flower portion of this flower, and just color it up really good. Make sure everything is covered. And then you will, let me show you the example again. You can see when you look at it, there's one set that's really dark and one set behind it that's kind of lighter. So basically you just stamp, and then you don't re-ink your stamp. You just move it about 1/4 of an inch and then re-stamp on the page, and it shows a lighter image of the exact same thing. Alright, so let's try that. I'm going to just do a little bit more coloring. Color the surface of that stamp really well. And then again, I will huff on it, which you can't see. And then you stamp once, stamp twice, and you have a beautiful, I smudged it a little, but you get the picture. So there you go. Sorry, it was out of focus there. So now you've got your dark set and your light set right behind it. And you can practice. Okay, now that you have your flower image stamped, I'm going to show you how to get the congratulations over top of the stem. Pull out your Friendly Phrases stamp set, and you can see on the congratulations stamp it has another phrase below it. It's congratulations on your new baby. I'll teach you a quick little technique on just how to get the congratulations without the rest of that phrase. So go ahead and put your congratulations on your clear block, and I use my chocolate chip ink pad, and just try to get it on the very edge, as close as you can to the edge, and try to ink up just the congratulations. Don't worry if you get more, because basically all you do is get a wet wipe. Most of us have wet wipes lying around. A wet wipe or a damp paper towel will also work if you don't have a wet wipe. And take a look at your stamp and see what parts of it you need to just clean up the parts that you don't want to stamp on your paper. It's a little tricky right here on the parts that are real close to each other, but you can take your time. Again, you can you're going to huff on the stamp, so you don't need to hurry. If it dries a little, that's fine. We'll re-moisten it with our breath. Alright, so once you feel like you have all of that cleaned off, go ahead and huff on it and stamp over the top of your stem. Oh, I got the T kind of right there. So, you know what? You may want to try doing your stamping part before you put your brown scallop on, because if you do mess up, you can always turn this paper over and use the back side. This embossed hearts will be indented instead of coming out, but at least you'll have another go at it if you need to. Alright, so this isn't perfect. I would probably have turned this one over, but I've tried to video this about 4 times, and I'm just going to continue. Alright, now we'll put our Designer Series paper on. I've already put the adhesive on this also about 3 or 4 times. Alright, so that sticks, and grab 3 rhinestones that are in your set and just put them wherever you'd like in your flower, just to add a little bit of bling. And now you grab your green gumball ribbon, go ahead and tie it around the edge there, so it's over, under, over, under, under, over. Easier said than done. All right, you get the idea. I'm not able to tie this right now. I'm trying to hurry. Okay, so once you get that tied on, oh goodness, I'm gonna have to tie it, aren't I? Okay, bear with me. All right, almost. I already tied it once and trimmed it with the V's, you know, snipped the edges or the ends of it with the V's, so it's too short for me to tie it right now with my clumsy fingers. Ugh, okay. Well, anyway, basically now you just take the card, oops, excuse me, you take the card back and find your dimensionals. I put a few dimensionals on the back here and adhere it to the front. You can see where the card is already scored. Try to line it up. It's fairly easy to line it up, right about 1/4, 1/8 of an inch maybe inside the score lines. And if you have dimensionals behind this, I would say 1 in each corner and maybe 2 in the middle, or yeah, that's probably enough, maybe just 1 in the middle. And that will bump it out and give it extra dimension. This is a super simple card. I was clumsy on the video, but once you get the hang of it, this one will go very quickly. So I encourage you to try doing this one. If you haven't done any of the cards yet, go ahead and pull this one out. It'll give you a great sense of satisfaction, and I think you're going to enjoy how it turns out in the end. It's supposed to look like this. So All right, thanks, and call if you have any questions, email or write and let me know if you need more supplies or if you have any questions on stamping off or using your markers to ink up your stamp sets. All right, good luck. I love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.